My home kitchen is always stocked with fresh homemade cookies, especially the chocolate ones. One of my most favorite out of that range is one of my signature Thumbprint cookies. So today at Rajshri Food, let's make chocolate thumbprint cookies. This one is a simple, easy and rustic cookie recipe for which we don't need many cutters and things like that. In fact, we don't need cutters at all. All we need is your thumb. So let's begin with the first thing, which is refined flour. To this, I'm going to add in some soft butter. I'm going to run my fingers through this entire mixture of butter and flour and make sure this converts into breadcrumb-like texture. Once this mixture starts looking like breadcrumbs, which is something like this, I'll be adding in the castor sugar. Mix this. And along with this, to give it a little extra bite, I'll be adding in some semolina. Well, this also adds into the texture of the dough. To add a chocolatey element to this, I'm adding in cocoa powder. And along with this, for some extra chocolatiness, chopped milk chocolate. Once you attain a texture like this, I'll be adding in the milk and just bind this into a hard dough. Just make sure this entire mixture comes together, and you do not have to knead this into any kind of a soft dough. It has to just kind of come together, something like this. The cookie dough is done and ready. Let's start converting these into thumbprint cookies. For that, I'm going to roll the dough into a long cylinder. Since the dough is crumbly, this may break and fragment, but that's exactly how you want it. I'm going to divide this into equal portions just to make sure the size of the cookies are not different. Well, you can cut this cylinder into like a centimeter thick discs. Alternately, if you have some extra time at hand, you can also weigh this into 15 grams each. But I find this more comfortable. I'm going to pick each of these dough balls, smoothen them lightly, and punch this right in the center with the help of my thumb. We need to create a little bit of a cavity which can be filled after baking. And similarly, let's start making the rest of the thumbprint cookies. Well, these thumbprint cookies are ready to go in a preheated oven at 200 degrees for 12 to 15 minutes. So let's get baking. The thumbprint cookies are baked and ready. Now in this cavity, let's pipe in some molten chocolate. For this, I've melted some milk chocolate. Well, you can also melt some dark chocolate, white chocolate, or any flavored chocolate of your choice. I'm just going to snip this and start piping this in the cavity here. Allow these cookies to cool down completely at room temperature. And with this, your thumbprint chocolate cookies are done and ready. Enjoy it with your family and friends.